Hello, we're here at the section foreman's house on the Cotton Belt route. The Cotton Belt route is the route that came through this area from St. Louis, Missouri into Texas on the St. Louis and Southwestern Railroad. And today we operate the Grapevine Vintage Railroad. You can see just out the window here from the section foreman's house. So we're going to talk a little bit about some lamps that you would see if you were railroading in the 19th century or even early 20th century, and the different types of signaling and things you could do with those. So rail crew, kind of one you probably all have seen lanterns like this in the past. Maybe you ever seen a lantern like this?
I have.
Yeah. So this one, what color is this globe?
The globe is clear.
Yeah, so the globe is clear. So this would usually be for someone like a conductor or something that just needs to see what they're doing on the rail itself. Sometimes you'll see these big hooks with their arm through them and maybe writing on their clipboard, things like that, so they're able to see what's happening. But if you needed to, you could also signal with a clear globe. So then let's pick up the one you have there. What do you have?
I have a red globe.
Yeah, so this red one is for stopping, right, for a brakeman. And then there's different signals you can do. So let's try and maybe let you try out a couple of these signals here. So if I don't know if you all can see these at home, if the train has parted, you're going to swing that out in front of you and all the way back around, so you might want to turn a little bit there. Yeah, so you're going to come all the way just like that if the train is parted. All right, very nice. So that would be something. If you want to apply the air brakes, so that would be when you're holding it like this from the bottom of the lamp, and you do that with your right hand, and you're going to put that kind of just a little bit right there across your brow. You're going to come back and forth motion. So that would be apply the air brakes. Then if we are backing up, can you see what that motion would look like? So not quite all the way around like before. Yeah. So just like you're motioning to kind of back up. Then if you were to release the brakes, he's holding it by the top. He just kind of holds it straight out. And then the stop, he's moving it back and forth in front of his waist and out to his right side there. So, and then if you are to proceed, yeah, raising it up and down, just like that. So that's kind of some basic signals. Obviously there's other colors. They're basically kind of just like traffic you would think about today. So we have amber or yellow to proceed with caution or slow down. Green, of course, to proceed. And then blue, you know what blue might be?
I do not know.
So blue is actually for maintenance. There's maintenance workers on the track. So still today in railroading, you might see little blue flags or blue signals posted. And that means there's men working, and that those cars have been pulled over for maintenance operations. And so there's people working around. So the section foreman was responsible for a section of track. So he would go usually halfway. We're sitting at the Grapevine depot, so he would go halfway to the east, halfway to that depot, and halfway to the west from kind of where we're situated here right now. And they would take care of that track and take care of the maintenance. Usually helped also with some of the maintenance of the buildings and facilities at the station. Typical dress was just typical dress of the period, and so you would see people dressed like Mr. Morrison that were working on the rails, maintaining those rails. So he's not a part of the rail crew that you might see. Those other jobs would be like the engineer, and the conductor, and the brakeman, and things like that. But definitely safety was taught to everyone in railroading.